Dragon Fan Tim, first in the live chat, not here. As always. How you doing, Tim? Just finished lunch and having a little bit of dessert, a licorice stick. Actually, it's a red vine. Michael Hubers the third. How you doing there, Mike? Michael? Appreciate you being here. We got Dragon Fan Tim, Michael Huber, Big Ray's Ball Card is in the house. Alright. Let me see here. Let me click over. Get these all set up, ready to go here. I can see the timestamp. The time I went live, I think it was 12:02 or 2:02, I believe. I already know that. 2:02, so at 2:07 we'll end the early birds. Get that ready. Yoda Vintage Cards is here. Long time no see, David. Thanks for popping into the stream here. Appreciate you. Right, we're at 12:04. 2:05. 2 more minutes, and we'll get into our early bird entries. And get another licorice stick since I got 2 more minutes here. Need a red balloon. Give me. Let's go. We got Eddie Murray today. Yes. Don't forget, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up for me. Bibby. Big Ray remembers his name from days gone by. Think what does that. I did that already. Less than a minute ago, and then we'll start logging everybody in. We'll give you a heads up. As of yesterday, we had 470, so we are at 4 prizes, and we might make 5 prizes today. We'll see how many people we get in here today. Alright. It chops into 2:07 like I just did. Early bird entries are in. Early bird entries are in. Dragon Fan Tim was first in the live stream. So let's go ahead and get everybody logged in here. And I got everybody on the screen here, so I think I'm good to go. Dragon Fan Tim is not here, as always, with the first 2+ here. Bernie H has got a date with his wife, so I'm going to give him his 2+. Even though he's not here, he's one of my top Patreons on the channel. Alright. And then we got Michael Hubers is in the house with a 2+. Alright. Big Ray's Ball Cards with a 2+. Alright. Dragon Fan Tim, I've got him. Big Ray, Dragon Fan Tim almost went storm chasing. There you go, Dragon Fan Tim. Yoda Vintage Cards, Guru, and Trivia. I got you listed under that. I know who you are, so I'm going to just leave it that way for now. Yoda Vintage Cards. And he's in the background listening. Appreciate you, David. Boom, Bibby Bobcat, if you may. Alright, so let me go down through the list. Who we got here? We got Bernie H. We got Big Ray's Ball Cards. We got Dragon Fan Tim. We've got Guru and Echo Trivia, or as he is today, Yoda Vintage Cards. And Michael Hubers the Third. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. So that gives us our early birds today. Got everybody included here. Okay. So there is no trivia for today, but we do have a factoid, a little bit of this day in baseball. I think that's what it's kind of labeled or something like that. There, I will put this here for now. Let me get our trivia calendar out here. And today it's just baseball humor. Alright, so for Wednesday, April the 17th, 2024, the baseball birthdays for today are as follows. There we go. Alright. But the baseball birthdays for today, April the 17th, 2024, are Alexander Cartwright, Cat Anson, Marquis Grissom, and Solly Hemis. Alright, but our quotation of the day for baseball humor is the first historical reference to baseball in the Bible, where in Genesis 1:1 it says, and it's a play on words, in the big inning, in the beginning, in the beginning, in the big inning. So beginning, B-I-G-I-N-N-I-N-G. They've got it laid out in the beginning. What kind of baseball humor is that, people? The first historical reference to baseball in the Bible is where in Genesis 1:1 it says, in the big inning. Paul Dixon, baseball's greatest quotations, is where that quote came from. I think you should do Blomdahl channel trivia. I'll consider that. For you guys that have been around forever, you might get some of the questions right. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? Let me do a refresh here. So we are going to get into, of course, Eddie Murray's Hall of Fame biography for today, episode 221, Eddie Murray. Plus, instead of saying trivia there, I should have said quote of the day. I should have said the quote of the day. That's what I should do in the future when it's not trivia. I'll put the baseball quote of the day. Alright? But I do got to make a label for the spine, but I didn't have to do that yet. I'm going to put Eddie Murray on here, Hall of Famer, and probably put his rookie year. Does anybody by chance know? Let me, well, I could have checked. I'm not going to pull it out right now. But we will be doing Eddie Murray's biography here. Tomorrow we are going to be doing Stan the Man Musial. Going to be doing Stan the Man Musial tomorrow for our Hall of Fame biography. And be on standby in case I don't do a live stream on tomorrow, Friday. Or or no, tomorrow's Thursday. I'll do it tomorrow. But Friday's stream, I think we might, my answer always will be Cynthia. That would be interesting. Huh. Interesting. I could, the trivia would be, what's my wife's name? What's my wife's name? That would be the trivia, maybe. No, that would be too easy. That's too easy there, Big Ray. But Eddie Clarence Murray is going to be our Hall of Fame biography for today. So Eddie Clarence Murray played for Baltimore in the American League 1977 through 1988 and 1996. Played for Los Angeles in the National League 1989 through 91 and 1997. The New York Mets in the National League 1992 to 1993. The Cleveland Indians from 1994 to 1996. And Anaheim Angels, Los Angeles Angels, different names through the years, I guess, 1997. A powerful and productive switch hitter whose consistency over 21 seasons led to 3,255 hits, 560 doubles, 504 home runs, 5,397 total bases, and 1,917 RBIs. Third player ever to connect for more than 500 home runs and 3,000 hits. Played in 3 World Series, winning Rookie of the Year, a skilled fielder. He earned 3 Gold Glove awards, setting Major League records for games played and assists by a first baseman. Okay? And real quick, before we do get started here, I forgot to mention this. I did put up another poll that's going to be active till the end of this month. Okay, it's going to be active till the end of this month. And that's deciding whether I should do auctions, sales, or both on my YouTube channel starting in May. Starting in May of this year. I want to do something like that on one of my days on my shows. Okay, so probably as a secondary poll when we get closer to the end, when I decide if I'm going to, or I could even mix it up. Because I think I said in the poll, do you want me to do auctions? Do you want me to do sales? Or do you want me to do both? So I'll let you guys decide in the poll what you want me to do. Okay? And most likely they'll sync up kinda, somewhat, sorta. I'll give you guys the first stab, and then on WahtNot, whatever you guys don't grab from me, I will sell on WahtNot. But the theme base, I'm hoping by then, is going to be Hall of Fame related baseball cards. So anything Hall of Famer related will be what the poll will be on. Okay? It says engage your audience. I always engage my audience. Okay? So without further ado, let me get up here real quick. Do a refresh there. And a refresh here. Then let's get into Eddie Murray's biography. And yes, this is my binder for Eddie Murray cards. I was surprised I had as many cards as I did, just over 100 on him. So that's why I put them together in a binder. That's my role for what I'm going to try and do for each of my Hall of Famers. Okay, so Eddie Murray. Eddie Clarence Murray, born February 24th, 1956. My wife is 1 year older than him. nicknamed Steady Eddie, is an American former Major League Baseball first baseman, designated hitter, and coach, spending most of his MLB career with the Baltimore Orioles. He ranks 4th in team history in both games played and hits. Though Murray never won a Most Valuable Player award, he finished in the top 10 in MVP voting several times. He had 996 runs batted in the 1980s, more than any other player. After his playing career, Murray coached for the Orioles, the Cleveland Indians, and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Murray is one of only 7 players in MLB history to be in both the 3,000 hit club and the 500 home run club. He was elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame in 2003. In the new Bill James Historical Baseball Abstract as of 2001, Murray is described as the 5th best first baseman in Major League history, and he was 77th on the list of the baseball's 100 greatest players by the Sporting News. As far as his early life, Murray was the 8th child of 12 and still has 5 sisters and 4 brothers. He has often quipped that as a child he did not have to go far for a pickup baseball game. The games were quite fierce, and his older brothers never let him win. Murray played Little League Baseball under Coach Clifford Prelow, an ex-Dodger minor leaguer. In his Hall of Fame induction speech, Murray thanked Prelow for teaching him not just the game of baseball, but the love of the game as well. Prelow remembers that young Murray was a well-behaved player. Murray attended Locke High School in Los Angeles, where he batted .500 as a senior and was a teammate of Ozzie Smith. Okay, go on with his career as he starts in Baltimore in 1977 through 1988. All right, give me a second here. I gotta have a little break here. Oh, that's neat, Big Ray. One trivia I always remember about Murray is he hit his jersey number of home runs, 33, the most in a single season of his career, and then with the Orioles won the World Series that year. That's pretty cool. Let me get a sip of water here real quick to wet my whistle. Yeah, I know God is great. Most people, what you have to do is you go to my channel, turn the notifications off, turn them back on, and then ring the bell so you get the notifications, and it should reset things. It's not 100% guaranteed, but that's what I've done. Because sometimes I've watched certain channels quite often, and then just out of the blue I would stop getting the notifications, and I'm like, I'd have to go to the channel, turn it off, turn it back on again, ring the bell for notifications. Then I started getting notifications again. But like I said, it could be just different things that YouTube's doing to get the notifications off of the little guys. I'm a little guy. I only have 1,340 subscribers. I'm not the big ones like Eric and Ethan and different ones like that. I think Ethan's over 10,000, isn't he? I can't remember for sure. Maybe not. Maybe I'm exaggerating. I don't know exactly. Dodgertown 76, Pungo's in the house again. How you doing there? So, on to his start with the Baltimore Orioles in 1977 to 1988. Murray was selected by the Baltimore Orioles in the third round of the 1973 amateur draft and had several successful seasons in the minor leagues. He debuted at the major league level on April 7, 1977. And played in 160 games for the Orioles in his first season. In 160 games, he hit for 283 while contributing 88 RBIs, 27 home runs, 29 doubles, and 173 hits, while also striking out 104 times during the season. This was the only season in which he struck out over 100 times. He won the American League Rookie of the Year award. In his next season, he played 161 games while raising his total hits for 285 along with 95 RBIs, 27 home runs, and 32 doubles, 174 hits along with being named to his first All-Star game and finishing 8th in the MVP balloting. In the 1979 season, he hit 295 along with driving in 99 runs, 125 home runs, 30 doubles, and 179 hits in 159 games. Although he was not named to the All-Star game, he finished 11th in the MVP balloting. He participated in his first postseason and the 1979 American League Championship Series. He hit 5 for 12 for a .417 batting average along with 1 home run and 5 RBIs as they beat the California Angels in 4 games. In the 1979 World Series, he hit 4 for 26 for a .154 average, with 1 home run and 2 RBIs, but also 4 strikeouts as the Orioles lost to the Pittsburgh Pirates in 7 games. With the Orioles from 1977 to 1988, Murray averaged 28 home runs and 99 RBIs, making him a perennial candidate for the MVP award, twice finishing second in the voting. Murray's close-knit relationship with fellow Oriole Cal Ripken Jr. was highly publicized in Baltimore at the time. In fact, Ripken has credited Murray with teaching him his work ethic. In the 1980 season, he hit 300, a career first, having 116 RBIs, 32 home runs, 36 doubles, and 179 hits in 158 games. He finished 6th in the MVP balloting that year, while only playing 99 games due to the players' strike in 1981. Murray hit 294 along with 78 RBIs, which led the American League. 22 home runs, tied for the American League lead, 21 doubles, and 111 hits, while being named to the 1981 Major League Baseball All-Star Game, finishing 5th in the MVP balloting. He returned to full form the following year, hitting for .316 along with 110 RBIs, 32 home runs, 30 doubles, and 174 hits in 151 games, and he was named to the 1982 Major League Baseball All-Star Game, along with being awarded his first ever Gold Glove Award and finishing 2nd in the MVP balloting. Hello everybody, alright, doing well my friend, hope you're doing well. I am doing good. They beat the Phillies that year, who had a few of the leftovers, the Reds' big Red Machine years. Pete Rose, Tony Perez, and Joe Morgan, Mike Schmidt, and Steve Carlton were on the Phillies team also. There we go. Hey, Doyerstown, Dodgerstown. And Titus is giving a fist bump, or Big Ray's giving Titus a fist bump. Let me refresh the chat so I know where I left off real quick here. Alright. He hit 5 for 20 and a .250 average while also hitting 2 home runs and 3 RBIs, and the Orioles beat the Philadelphia Phillies in 5 games. This was his only World Championship, along with his last postseason appearance for 12 years. In 1984, he played in all 162 games, a career high, while hitting for .306 and having 110 RBIs, 29 home runs, 26 doubles, 180 hits, and he also was walked a career high 107 times. He was named to a fourth straight All-Star game while being awarded a third straight Gold Glove and second straight Silver Slugger Award and finishing fourth in the MVP balloting. The following year, he hit for .297 while having 124 RBIs, 31 home runs, 37 doubles, a career best, and 173 hits in 156 games, and was named the fifth straight All-Star game while finishing fifth in the MVP balloting. The 1986 season was his 10th with the Orioles and was a slight regression. Though he hit .305 with 84 RBIs, 17 home runs, 25 doubles, and 151 hits in 137 games, he was named to the All-Star game once again. This was his last selection until 1991. The following year, he hit for .277 while having 91 RBIs, 30 home runs, 28 doubles, and 171 hits in 160 games. This was the first season in which he had more strikeouts than walks. 78 to 75 since 1983, a 90 to 86 ratio. In the 1988 season, he hit for .284 while having 84 RBIs, 27 doubles, and 171 hits in 161 games. All right, Murray's relationship with Orioles management began to sour during spring training in 1986 when he accused team officials of pressuring him to return prematurely from an ankle injury. His request to be traded in late August of that year was fueled by criticism from team owner Edward Bennett Williams, who questioned his off-season work habits, defense, and lack of extra base hits, a veiled attempt of accusing Murray of laziness, such as racism, fashioned into the lack of appreciation he had received from baseball's fans and media. He was traded to the Los Angeles Dodgers. For Kent Howell, Brian Holton, and Juan Bell on December 4th, 1988. The Orioles also paid $1 million of the $8 million he was owed for the final 3 years of his contract. The Baltimore Sun sports columnist Mike Preston called Murray's departure from Baltimore in 1988 one of the lowest moments in this city's sports history, as sad as the Colts leaving for Indianapolis, and as embarrassing as the Colts officials alleging quarterback John Unitas to wear a San Diego Chargers uniform. All right. Then next on to Los Angeles for 1989 through 91. In his first season with the team, he hit for a career low .247 while having 88 RBIs, 20 home runs, 29 doubles, 147 hits, and 160 games. The following year, he improved to a .330 average while having 95 RBIs, 26 home runs, 22 doubles, 184 hits, and 155 games. He had 64 strikeouts, his lowest since 49 in 1986, while having 87 walks, the most since he had 84 in 1985. And he was awarded the Silver Slugger Award for the third and final time while finishing fifth in the MVP balloting. He lost the National League batting title to Willie McGee by a narrow margin. McGee had been traded from the St. Louis Cardinals to the Oakland Athletics, but had enough plate appearances to qualify for the batting title, hitting .335 to Murray's .330, though McGee hit .274 with the A's, making his season average. All right, then on to the New York Mets in 1992 and 1993. Get another sip of water. The Fernando Valenzuela fans back in the 1980s would always what was that? I can't see the last part of that on Big Race. The Fernando Valenzuela fans back in the 80s would always chant, Los Doyers, Don. Los Doyers, Los Doyers. Oh my word. I don't know why I need some more help here. I need some more sugar. There we go. Wasn't wanting to come out. It's not a super long biography, but we'll get through it. As far as the New York Mets in 1992 and 1993, on November 27, 1991, Murray signed a 2-year deal with the New York Mets. Murray was one of several acquisitions the Mets made, including Bobby Bonilla, Willie Randolph, and Brett Saberhagen, to try and regain their winning ways. However, in Murray's 2 years with the team, they finished with 90 and 103 losses, respectively. He hit for .261 while having 93 RBIs, 16 home runs, 37 doubles, and 144 hits in 156 games for 1992. Murray hit his 400th career home run on May 3rd against Marvin Freeman of the Atlanta Braves. In the following year, he hit .285 while having 100 RBIs, a team high, and his first 100 RBI season since having 124 in 1985. 27 home runs, second on the team, only to Bonilla, 28 doubles, and 74 hits in 154 games. Murray was one of 3 Mets to hit 20 or more home runs that year, with Bonilla hitting 34 and Jeff Kent hitting 20. This was the last time in his career that Murray hit the 100 RBI mark. On November 1st, 1993, he was granted free agency by the Mets. Then he went to the Cleveland Indians in 1994 through 1996. Murray was signed as a free agent by the Cleveland Indians on December 2nd, 1993. In the 1994 season, he played in 108 games and had a .254 batting average along with 76 RBIs, 17 home runs, and 110 hits before the season was cut short due to the strike. The following year, he played 113 games while having a .323 batting average for 82 RBIs, 21 home runs, and 141 hits. Murray reached a 3,000 hit plateau as an Indian on June 30th, 1995 at Hubert W. Humphrey Metrodome with a single to right field off Minnesota Twins pitcher Mike Trombley. In the 1995 American League Division Series, he hit 5 for 13 for a .385 batting average while having 1 home run and 3 RBIs as they swept the Boston Red Sox in 3 games. In the 1995 American League Championship Series, he hit 6 for 24 while having a home run and 3 RBIs as the Indians beat the Seattle Mariners to advance to the 1995 World Series. In that series, he hit 2 for 19 for a 105 batting average. One of his hits was a single in the bottom of the 11th inning of a Game 3 of Alejandro Pena to score Alvaro Espinosa and give the Indians a crucial win. He had 2 other RBIs along with a home run shot in Game 2 that scored 2 runs. However, the Indians lost to the Atlanta Braves in 6 games. Murray's 1996 season was shared between 2 teams, the Indians and the Orioles. He played a total of 152 games, hitting for .260 with 79 RBIs, 22 home runs, along with 147 hits, and he played in 88 total games for the Indians, hitting .262 with 45 RBIs, 12 home runs, and 88 hits. The Indians traded Murray back to Baltimore on July 21st, 1996, for pitcher Kent Mercker. As far as his last seasons in 1996 and 1997, he played 64 games for the Orioles, hitting for .257, 34 RBIs, 10 home runs, and 59 hits. On September 6, 1996, he hit his 500th career home run off Felipe Liri. Fittingly, the home run came as a member of the Orioles and also came exactly 1 year to the day that Ripken had broken Lou Gehrig's streak of 2,130 consecutive games played. Having already reached the 3,000 hits plateau the previous season, Murray joined Willie Mays and Hank Aaron as the only players ever to have hit at least 500 home runs and amassed 3,000 or more hits in their careers. Rafael Palmeiro, Alex Rodriguez, Albert Pujols, and Miguel Cabrera have since joined the club. He participated in the Orioles' playoff run as the team advanced to the ALCS against the Yankees after having beat his old team Cleveland in the ALDS. In 9 postseason games, he went 10 for 30 while hitting 1 home run. After being granted free agency by the Orioles, Murray was signed as a free agent by the Anaheim Angels on December 18, 1996. He played 55 total games in the 1997 season, 46 with the Angels and 9 with the Dodgers. And he had a .219 batting average along with 15 RBIs, 3 home runs, and 35 hits. His last home run was with the Angels, hitting one off Bob Tewksbury in the second inning of a 4-3 loss. He was released by the Angels on August the 14th. On August the 20th, he was signed by the Dodgers. In 9 total games with the Dodgers, he had a .286 batting average, 3 RBIs, and 2 hits. On October 30th, he was granted free agency and he retired after the 1997 season with 504 home runs as of 2021. Mickey Mantle is the only switch hitter who has hit more home runs, 536. Murray hit a home run from both sides of the plate in 11 games. He retired with Chili Davis for first place in his category. This co-record has since been broken by Mark Teixeira. As far as his coaching career, after playing 21 major league seasons, Murray became a coach, first with the Baltimore Orioles, serving as the bench coach 1998-99, and as a first base coach in 2000 and 2001. Murray then served as the hitting coach for the Cleveland Indians from 2002 to 2005. He was with the Indians when inducted into the Hall of Fame. Murray accepted the position of hitting coach with the Los Angeles Dodgers in January 2006. On June 14, 2007, Murray was fired. Former Dodger player Bill Mueller was named as interim replacement. As far as outside of baseball, in the 1980s, Murray made a donation to the Baltimore City Parks and Recreation Department, which led to the establishment of Carrie Murray Nature Center, named after Murray's late mother. In 2008, Murray released a charity wine called Eddie Murray 504 Cabernet, a nod to his 504 career home runs, with all of his proceeds donated to the Baltimore Community Foundation. On August 17, 2012, the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission charged Murray with insider trading. The SEC alleged in a civil claim that Murray had made approximately $235,314 in illegal profits after Illinois-based Abbott Laboratories, Incorporated, publicly announced its plan to purchase Advanced Medical Optics through a tender offer. Specifically, the SEC alleged that Murray had received a tip about the impending purchase offer before the offer was publicly announced, bought stock in Advanced Medical Optics because of the tip, and then sold the stock for profits after the stock increased in value after Abbott Laboratories' plans were publicly announced. According to the SEC, Murray received the tip from the Baltimore Orioles teammate Doug DeSantis, with whom remained close friends after their playing careers ended. 1 year earlier, DeSantis had agreed to pay $2.5 million to settle the SEC's civil insider trading charges against him in the same case. Murray agreed to settle the SEC's civil charges by paying a total of $358,151 without admitting or denying any wrongdoing. As far as his legacy, in 1988, he ranked number 77 on the Sporting News list of baseball's 100 greatest players and was nominated as a finalist for the Major League Baseball All-Century Team. On Sunday, July 27, 2003, Murray, along with Gary Carter, was inducted into the Major League Baseball's Hall of Fame. More than 30,000 people heard Murray talk about how hard it was to get into the Hall of Fame. He said that was never about one person, but about the team. He thanked the sea of black and orange in the crowd, and then pointed to the kids farthest in the back. More than 300 inner-city Little Leaguers had come from Baltimore's Northwood Baseball League and told them that one day they would be here too. Murray was named the 5th best first baseman in Major League history in the new Bill James Historical Abstract in 2010. A bronze statue of Eddie Murray's left-handed hitting stance was unveiled at Oriole Park in Camden Yards on August 11, 2012. And Union Craft Brewery in Baltimore makes Steady Eddie, a wheat IPA named after Murray. All right. Some of his accomplishments. He's an 8-time All-Star in 1978, 81 through 86, and 91. Finished second in the American League MVP voting in 82 and 83. Finished fourth in the American League MVP voting in 1984. Finished fifth in the American League MVP voting 81 and 85. Finished fifth in the National League MVP voting 1990. Finished sixth in American League MVP voting in 1980. Finished 8th in the American League MVP voting in 1978. Most RBIs, 1,917, among switch hitters all time. Holds the career record for most sacrifice flies, 128. Holds the career record for most assists by a first baseman, 1,865 times. And his season-high home runs, 33, is the lowest of any player with over 500 career home runs. One of only 7 players to have both 3,000 career hits and 500 home runs, other than Hank Aaron, Willie Mays, Alex Rodriguez, Albert Pujols, and Rafael Palmeiro, and Miguel Cabrera. He hit 19 Grand Slams, 4th all-time behind Alex Rodriguez's 25, Lou Gehrig's 23, Manny Ramirez 21, career batting average in 238 at-bats with the bases loaded is .399 with 298 RBIs and a .739 slugging percentage. Hit home runs from both sides of the plate in the same game 11 times. An all-time record since surpassed by Mark Teixeira. Hit 3 home runs in a game 3 times, 79, 80, and 85. His 222 intentional walks still ranks 6th all-time. Ranks 4th in hits for the Baltimore Orioles, ranks 2nd in home runs for the Orioles, and ranks 4th in games played for Baltimore. Now on to his Hall of Fame stats. Eddie Murray, again, first baseman, designated hitter. Born February 24, 1956, currently 68 years old. He's a switch hitter, he's right-handed. MLB debut April 7, 1977 for the Baltimore Orioles. Last MLB appearance September 20th, 1997 for the Los Angeles Dodgers. His MLB statistics: batting average .287, hits 3,255, home runs 504, and runs batted in 1,917. As a player, he played for the Baltimore Orioles 77 through 88, the Dodgers 89 to 91, the Mets 92 to 93, the Indians 94 to 96, the Orioles 96, the Angels 97, the Dodgers 97. As a coach, he played for the Baltimore Orioles. He coached the Baltimore Orioles 98 through 2001, the Cleveland Indians 2002 through 2005, Los Angeles Dodgers 2006 to 2007. His career highlights and awards: he's an 8-time All-Star, 78, 81 to 86, 91, World Series champion 83, American League Rookie of the Year 77, 3-time Gold Glove Award 82 through 84, 3-time Silver Slugger Award 83, 84, and 90, American League Home Run Leader 1981, American League RBI Leader 1981, Baltimore Orioles number 33 retired, and Baltimore Orioles Hall of Famer. He's a member of the National Baseball Hall of Fame, inducted in 2003 with 85.3% of the vote on his first ballot. So there you have it, Eddie Murray's biography. Crossover Paranormal Society. Hey everyone, sorry I'm late. I'm at work. That's okay. That's okay, Jonathan. You don't need to apologize for anything. Alright? So hopefully you enjoyed Eddie Murray's biography there. Let me get this ready next here. Alright, I'm gonna shrink myself down here real quick so we can see more of the binder when I put it up in a second. Okay. And let's see, I think, well, no, I might move this too. I think I will. So that way it gives me more room for the binder. I will put Eddie Murray's postcard over here. That'll go back in my Hall of Fame binder for my cards. Now here is Eddie Murray's. Let me see, I think I gotta zoom out a little bit here. There we go. I think that will get everything here. Oh, wait, no. I want to get that, and then when I turn the page, it should be good. There, let me see. I don't want to do that. Oh, there we go. I'll move me up here out of the way. Get this Alright, I think we're ready now. Let me get a drink of water here quick before we start going through the pages. It's not a whole lot, but we'll go through these. Hopefully you guys are having a great Wednesday. I gotta do try and get my front yard done. My front yard's small, my backyard's the big one. But I'm gonna do that tomorrow morning. It's supposed to be sunny again tomorrow, and it's supposed to be warmer tomorrow. Can't remember if I had any Eddie Murray rookie cards. But this is a Top Stadium Club Members' Choice, so this is a no number card. Then we got an Eddie Murray here. When he played with the Dodgers, it's a mini card of the 40 years of baseball. Circa 96, Eddie Murray with Baltimore. And this one here, the 87 record breaker, that's when he was a switch hitter. So that's showing a picture from both left-handed and right-handed batting. Select certified Eddie Murray. Score Eddie Murray. I'll just do Pinnacle Express, Heroes of Baseball, Upper Deck, Final Tribute. Okay, and you can see most of the backs there, can't you? I think that's pretty good display there. If you're watching it on a big screen TV, you'll be able to see the cards a little bit bigger. This is an early Don Russ Diamond King here. Got an Eddie Murray with a 2003. First base Baltimore. And it's a short print card, 217 out of 550. Then we got a Eddie Murray Sports Flicks over here. Checklist card here for Eddie Murray here for his home runs. This is the Top Stadium Club, Eddie Murray. Why am I saying Eddie? They're all Eddie Murray cards. Tops. Score. This one's a Fleer. And then this one's a Don Russ 85 highlights card. Got Eddie Murray heritage style there. And this is our first, in case you see duplicate cards, they're not duplicate cards. This is the base one, and then this is the gold. Gold Rush. Gold Rush is what these are called. You can see it's the same card, identical, but the base version, the Gold Rush version. Then we got a Bowman Don Russ 87. There's Eddie Murray, Baltimore again. Why is this one upside down? Put that one in the wrong way, didn't I? There we go. This one's a Tops, oh no, Ultra Fleer. Had it in backwards. Had to reverse that one around. That was backwards. Then we have this one, 2012 Pinnacle, Cooperstown, from a Cooperstown set. Okay. Then we have another mini Murray here, Tops. This is a Don Russ 85, Don Russ 87. Here we got a Pinnacle Leaf limited edition. Is that Leaf? I think. Doesn't really tell me on the back, but I think it's a Leaf. Yeah, that's the L, Leaf. Another one of the 3D Sport Flicks, 1990 Donruss. This is a 93 Fleer, and a Bazooka. Alright, we got the score. I think that's a score. Is that a 96? I think it's a 96. The 1990 score. The Opachi. I think that's a 1991 Opachi. And we got another score here. Donruss 86, a Fleer. Then we got these two here. Look identical, right? I'll show you the back in just a minute here. You'll see the difference. Okay, but this one has a slight color variation. I think it's mostly on the back of the card. And a Bowman here. Yeah. You can probably kind of see it there. If you do it close up though, this is a darker orange, this is a lighter orange. So you got the darker orange, the lighter orange. Makes it two different cards. One with a color variation on it. Okay. Then we've got another Topps here. 1981 Donruss, Upper Deck Collector's Choice, silver signature. This one's got the silver signature on it. 96 Pinnacle, Eddie Murray. The Leaf. Another one here is, this one you can notice it as the darker jersey, the lighter jersey. You can see the jersey different colors. Then the SP here. On the back, you can notice it too. This is brighter, this is darker. Okay. You got the Naturals here. You got the Collector's Choice, 1991 Fleer Ultra. Got the 1993 Leaf, 88 Leaf. This Eddie Murray here, I believe, is 1992. Top Stadium Club. Eddie Murray here, Studio 91 Eddie Murray. Then we got the Mustard Eddie Murray. Highlights, Upper Deck. We got when he was with the Angels. Anaheim Angels. Then the 88 Donruss. 1995 score. Got a Gypsy Queen mini here from, I want to say it's 2012. I don't know for sure. I can't see it. It's so small on those minis. Then we've got the Upper Deck 90 here. Upper Deck, what's this one? 89. We've got the Pinnacle 96 here, Eddie Murray Maestro, Fleer, the Topps Murray here, Score 91, the Murray Leaf. This is Upper Deck Collector's Choice, I believe, is this one. No. Then we've got the Cleveland Indians, Eddie Murray here, Upper Deck. I think this is a 95 Pinnacle. Yep, 1995 Pinnacle on this one. Alright, then we've got the Eddie Murray with the Indians. There's that little shield style one with the Leaf product. Collector's Choice. Bowman. There's my oversized cards. That one was supposed to be up here, but I switched it so that it wouldn't be sticking out the top of the sleeve holder there, or the page pocket. The Bowman. This is the gold edition. You can see the gold bat up here. Maybe you can see it. You can see a little bit of a reflection. Okay. Then we got the Upper Deck. Best of a Generation. We got the 1992 Donruss. That Leaf. 40 Years of Baseball All-Star card for Eddie Murray. A couple more pages to go here. Then we've got the 97 Fleer Ultra, 1990 Fleer. The MVP, 1991. Bowman, the Donruss, the Upper Deck, Pinnacle, Tops again, 1991 Donruss, and we've got 92 Fleer Ultra. We got another Fleer here, Tops, 40 years of baseball. Eddie Murray, I think this is 89, isn't it? Yep, 89 Fleer. Eddie Murray, or Murray with the Dodgers, Murray with the Orioles, the 85. Again, the Orioles with the 85 there. The Eddie Murray with the Dodgers. Then we've got some of the odd ones here that we got through up past the numbers. These are the number out of a number, these small subsets. The Woolworths, the Quaker Oats, the Sluggers here, baseball sluggers. Eddie Murray limited edition, 1987. The Upper Deck Collector's Choice foil versions here, along with the Score 96. We got the Eddie Murray here with the Gold Cup card. That's like his second year card, right? But that's a Burger's Best, by the way. Would be nice if it was an original. His Gold Cup from early on in his career. Eddie Murray there, big. Fleer Ultra. And our last one here, in the last page here, 2017 Donruss Eddie Murray with Baltimore. So there we have it. Eddie Murray's binder that I put together last night. Tonight I will be putting together, no, I don't think I have that many for Stan the Man Musial. But then after Stan on Friday, if we do the stream, it will be Mike Musina. I'm pretty sure I got a handful of Mike Musina, so I'll be pulling out another binder and making a Mike Musina binder. But this is my Eddie Murray binder that I've created, and I will be adding to this as I get more Eddie Murray cards. I will set this off to the side for now. Alright. Let me put this back here for tomorrow. We'll be doing Stan the Man Musial. I actually got his cards right here. You can see them. I got a few cards for Stan the Man. Not many, but I know I have more. I have two more, I think 2 or 3 5,000 count boxes to go through for all Hall of Fame cards. Get them sorted into my alphabetical sequencing by player. So other than that, that's about all I've got for today. That's about all I've got for today. Let me just do a refresh here, see how many thumbs up we did have. We got 3 viewers. We'll get things locked in here. I'm sure by the end of the week for sure we'll have at least the 5th prize, maybe close to the 6th. We'll see. Just depends on who shows up for when. Alright, so as soon as my computer refreshes here, we'll get see how many thumbs up we got. 8. There we go, 8. Alright, so let me get in here real quick. As soon as my chat loads up. We'll get things rolling here. Alright. Gotta put that down right spot. As soon as I hit 208 here, I'll go ahead and start I'll watch the first 12 to 15. Oh, no problem there, Titus. Get this going here at 3:08. And we'll end the 2-minute warning at 3:10. All you have to do here is type something into the chat to get your free entries for my end of the month drawing. Okay. So you do, Dodger Town, put something in the chat during this 2-minute warning. And right at 3:10, we'll end it, close the stream, and we'll be back tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We got God is Great, Dodger Town, who else we still got here for the 2-minute warning? Nobody else chatting in here, only 2 people. God is Great, or 6 a.m. Japan time here. Alright, there we go, and the 2-minute warning. So we've got God is Great, Dodger Town. Alright, so what do we got here? We've got God is Great. Got his 2+. And we got no, you're never late there, Dragon Fan Tim. We got Dodger Town with the 2+. We got Dragon Fan Tim with the 2+. And Dodger Town. I think I got everybody. Alright. Well, this is Don Blondell, Hall of Fame veteran, sports cards, and more, signing out for today with our Hall of Fame biography, episode 221, Eddie Murray, plus the trivia. Tomorrow will be Hall of Fame biography, episode 222, which will be Stan the Man Musial. So until then, you all take care. Have a wonderful and blessed day, and we will see you all tomorrow. Till then, have a great day, and somewhere, sometime, you'll see me in a stream near you. Until then, y'all have a great and wonderful day. We'll see you tomorrow, 2 p.m., for our next installment of Hall of Fame biographies. Till then, take care. Bye for now. Oh, and as always, be blessed. Y'all take care.